Hello? Hello, everyone. I feel quiet. Slightly more loud. Oh, plane. Hello. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. Wait, I don't have a camera. The camera. There's my camera. There's my camera. Hi. Hello. Let me move the chat to the wrong spot. Hello. Help. Help. How's everyone today? It's a Thursday. Happy Thursday, as one of my teachers used to say. Happy Thursday. Hope everyone's having a beautiful week. Beautiful? Whatever. Let's see here. My headphones all tangled. Okay. Oh, it's all knotted up like challah. Ah! Hi. Thank you. Thank you for your gun buddy. Okay, workout time. Just get on the elliptical again today. Just another... Oh wait, it's not even plugged in. Let's plug it in. Otherwise this will be... not a lot to do. Okay. There we go. There we go. Oh, I can't see chat from here though. You guys gotta get bigger. Zoom in. Zoom in. Zoom in. Zoom in. Zoom in. Enhance. 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 Zoom in. Enhance. Have you guys ever seen the video game that only has voice controls and you have to just keep saying enhance, enhance, zoom in, left, left, right, up, left, zoom in, enhance. It's so stupid. Jerma played it once. It doesn't really work though because, okay, so like it hears like the enhance, it hears all that stuff kind of, but then you're like trying to find like a secret code, right? And once you find the code, it doesn't really recognize you saying it, which is kind of unfortunate. I'm looking off to the side. Can we fix that? Can we fix that? No, not really. I'm looking up. Up, up, and away. Ignore the images you're about to see on your screen. I think that should be okay? Question mark? How's everyone's work week? Have you worked this week? I have, unfortunately. I'm still really tired from the convention. I went to a VTuber convention last weekend. If you haven't been following my exploits, then I'll tell you that I was at a VTuber convention last weekend. It was very interesting. It's very interesting indeed. I still don't know that I agree that the concept of a VTuber convention is like a sustainable thing. I feel like VTubers would be better off being a section of an anime convention, right? But maybe, I mean, that's just a theory, a game theory. What do I know about event planning? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Why am I already tired? I've been on this elliptical for like 10 seconds. I didn't even turn the elliptical on. Okay. Now it's on. Oh boy. It's one of those days, even though it's almost Friday. Oh man, I'm excited for the weekend. Even though I'm a little sad this is my last stream of the week though, but it's just, I'm just busy the rest of the week. Kind of just turned out that way, unfortunately. Does anyone have fun weekend plans? I'm going to a fair. A fair. Like a little county fair. Lots of people. Oh, lots of people. Should cancel. I don't want to. Being around people in this economy, being surrounded by humans, absolutely no thank you very much. Do not want to see it. Do not like to see it. Sounds like fun. You're gonna watch the new Marvel movie. Oh yeah, that's happening too. It's funny because I've obviously been to like a convention at this point, but for some reason going to a movie theater seems like it's too far. Too far for me. Being in a movie theater with humans? No, not yet. I do want to see it though. I do want to see the Doctor Strange movie. I do like superhero movies because I'm basic. I'm one of those basic people who like superhero movies, superhero television shows, and superhero programs because they're good and fun, and I love Deus Ex Machinas. I love them so much. They're so much fun. Highly underrated literary device, in my opinion. We need more stupid stuff. Anime is good because the rule of cool, and Marvel follows that a little bit. You want to watch the Sonic movie with? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I want to see the Sonic movie too. I heard it was really good. DS movies don't really have the same vibe as other superhero movies, but they sure have cool heckin' visuals. True, true. I want to see the Sonic movie too. All my friends said it was really, really good. I want to consume the media, the content. Oh, let me say something, since it's top of mind for me at this moment. On Monday, I went to see the doctor about my wrist, right? And he did an x-ray. He's like, don't see any breaks. It's clearly a movie for children with extra cringe moments, but the rest is great. I heard there's a dance scene. I'm looking forward to it. Dance battle. But okay, so my wrist. I went to the doctor, the nope, that's osteoporosis. Whatever. Went to the doctor. He x-rayed it. He said there's no breaks, which of course I knew. But then, unfortunately, the timing for my appointment did not work out great because I had taken a ton of like ibuprofen, like Advil. So I wasn't having any pain in my wrist. And of course, so unless they get an MRI or CT scan, they can't determine if there's any problems with my ligaments. Except for if I feel pain. So he's what's it called? There's an official word for it. It's not an adjustment. It's he's manipulating my wrist around, and he's like, "Does this hurt? Does this hurt? Does this hurt?" I'm like, "No, no, no, no," because of course I have a ton of ibuprofen. So he was just like, "Yeah, I don't know. Sounds good." And I was mad, and I was kind of like, oh, well, maybe my wrist is better. Maybe my wrist is better. But no, it's really not better, actually. Actually, it's in quite a bit of pain today. Not quite a bit, but it's in pain today. But he did say that apparently ligament injuries take 3 months to heal anyways. So he told me to come back in 2 months, and it's still hurting me then I need to come back again and talk to him. And honestly, I think it probably will be healed by then. It is getting a little bit better, so that's all that matters. Why is this actually a workout? I'm just walking. Ugh, God, I'm so unhealthy. Ugh, I need to fix that. Not ligma injury. Not ligma injury. No. Oh no, my computer says disconnected. Okay, now it's connected again. Not a ligma injury, not that. Yeah, no pain pickle. If you guys haven't been coming to my Twitch streams for whatever reason, you're kind of missing out. They're kind of lit. It's seriously, I like YouTube. I like streaming on YouTube, but YouTube, I don't know if just less people come to the YouTube streams. I think it's a little bit of that, but I think it's also that YouTube doesn't display the number of viewers correctly. Like literally, it's only displaying less than half the number of viewers that are actually here, which is frustrating. Like, oh my God, fix it. Oh my God. This comment brought to you by the Pro Twitch Gang. Honestly, I've been having a great time on Twitch. If y'all been missing my Twitch streams, I mean, I'm getting 30 concurrent viewers over there, y'all. And I unless someone's botting me, someone's buying viewers for me, which would be weird. I don't know why they would do that. Don't do that. The top chat versus live chat thing. Oh, yeah, yes, that's true. I always set mine to live chat. By the way, you guys can set it to live chat to see all the chat messages as soon, quote unquote, as soon as they appear. Basically, there's also a huge delay on when you chat versus when I see it, even though the delay in the video isn't actually that bad because YouTube moderates it. So it gets held for a few seconds, and then posted. Becoming slowly more southern throughout exercising. Is my accent slipping out? Oh no. Oh no. Does live chat let you swear? A little bit. You can say the S word, but I think there's a lot of words you can't say. I don't think they let you say the F word. But it's really random. I have no control over the swearing moderation, the auto mod. There's words I could ban, but like, I didn't ban swear words. YouTube just automatically, it does a sentiment analysis. YouTube does a sentiment analysis on a message and detects whether it's like a hate message or not, or vulgar, and it will hold it. It will auto mod it for people to approve or deny. Whereas Twitch just does a search for phrases and words. So if you're wondering, sediment. It sees how many rocks are in the chat. The YouTube soil test. Yeah. Oh boy. My wrist is making it slightly hard for me to work out on this elliptical. You know, honestly, it's kind of weird, but of all of the years of science I took in school, the ones that I remember the best are, was it like 7th grade? Something like that. When we learned about that stuff, the rocks, geology. Your CS advisor back in college was super sus of sentiment analysis. I mean, it's just based on data sets, right? And honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, YouTube does a pretty good job. YouTube's sentiment analysis is actually really good. Like I've gotten messages in chat that didn't have any swearing in it. You know, there was no like objective reason they should be blocked, but they were absolutely hate messages. However, well, Twitch has the same problem, but For some reason, YouTube chat doesn't scan the usernames. So people make their usernames obscenely offensive things on YouTube. And it just slips by because YouTube doesn't check the usernames. But yeah. I will never forget, just because I think it was funny that YouTube caught it. Someone sent me like a paragraph message once in the middle of the stream, so random. They're like, your voice is dumb. Your voice is dumb, and you just need to know how dumb your voice is, and you should stop streaming, and your voice is dumb. Bye. And they just, I guess they left. I don't know. I didn't respond to it at the time. But I just thought, it was so stupid. Like, I know. I know my voice is down. I don't like my voice. I really don't. People tell me I have a pretty normal voice, but I really hate my voice. I think I have a very distorted view of what I sound like. I can't compare it properly against what other people sound like. I just hear myself. And it's I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. But I'm also really bad at voice acting, so I can't like control my voice. I can do stupid voices, but I can't control it at all. I just put my throat in a shape. Something comes out. What's the BPM? I don't have a heart monitor on, but if I had to take a guess, why did chat just clear? That was weird. I didn't do anything. If I had to take a guess, probably 130, 125, somewhere around there. Also, hello, welcome to my stream, my YouTube stream. I've also been streaming a lot on Twitch recently, but I do feel bad for not giving YouTube the love. But I don't know, Twitch is a lot easier to stream on. The funny thing is people complain about Twitch discoverability, and I think that's true, but I think that there's also like different thresholds of discoverability that Twitch has. So it's like, for instance, getting above 5 viewers, really hard. Getting above 40 viewers, really hard. Getting above 150 viewers, really hard, etc., etc. And so it's like, but like within that, there's quite a bit of growth. So I don't know, maybe that's just my perception. Whereas YouTube, the growth is really slow, like really slow. People say that YouTube has better discoverability, and it kind of does. It does, because people can find your VODs and stuff later, and then your videos get recommended to them, so it does. But I guess maybe the growth is just maybe slightly more organic, and that's what makes it slower. Perhaps. I don't know. Of course, you're still at the whims of an algorithm, but it's just that YouTube's algorithm pushes 30,000 videos to a single person, and Twitch pushes like 5. So YouTube is some weird trickle. Yeah. But I think my plan, I think I kind of like what I'm doing now. I do feel really bad because I know a lot of people just can't really watch Twitch. And I do feel bad about that. But at the same time, some of the people who say they can't watch Twitch also don't come to my streams on YouTube anyways. So what's the difference? Really? But I think I like the system I'm doing right now, where it's like I do some streams on Twitch or on YouTube, and I upload most of the VODs to YouTube. The ones that I can, that aren't bad or aren't copyright or whatever. Those are the ones that I upload to YouTube. Only true Lewis super fans here. But that said, I still will put large, like big events on YouTube. So birthdays, well, why can't I just do both? Why can't I have my cake and eat it too? How dare that bakery not let me eat my cake? Maybe you're infected with Twitch brainworms, but what's wrong with Twitch? Well, I just in general, I feel like, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of actually really funny because a lot of people, a lot of VTubers are moving to YouTube and want to move to YouTube, kind of for their own reasons. But personally, I feel like the fact that I thought at least that the fact that I don't stream regularly is kind of a problem for Twitch. Like I just will be capped in my amount of growth because I don't do long streams and I don't stream regularly. So because of that, it's better to stream on YouTube where the VODs are very, very easily accessible, right? Also, YouTube is, my view is YouTube is actively working very, very hard to improve their streaming. They're investing a lot of money into it. They're making improvements. My problem is that they're not making those improvements nearly fast enough. They have had YouTube redirects as a feature for like 3 years now, you guys. But they just now, like 2 days ago, were like, we're done, like it's finished, you guys can use it. I'm like, you guys have been working on this for 3 years. It's just really frustrating. And they've been working on gifted memberships, which is like gifted subs, for like over a year now, or like we're coming up on a year now. And as far as I'm aware, it's only available still on select Japanese YouTube channels. I think maybe some Hololive girls have it, I'm not really sure. But, so it's like, I know these features are coming, like you can tell us these are the features you're working on, and that's great. If we don't see them for another 3 years, like that doesn't help me. So I do feel like a lot of people are starting to think that like the zeitgeist is moving towards YouTube, and I kind of agree with that. But in the moment right now, and I think for the near future, Twitch is better. Twitch is better. And I don't think anyone disagrees on that. I think that most people think that right now in this moment, Twitch is better than YouTube. We've been rolling out both gifted memberships and live redirects in a sort of odd way. Yeah. Live redirects have been a thing for like a super long time. Like I've had them ever since I had 1,000 subscribers. I've had them for like a year now, right? Not a year, I guess it's only been a few months. Streaming time is just so nebulous for my brain, but yeah, I just think Twitch's tech is just really bad. Like literally their video streaming is just really bad, really bad. My stream crashes all the time. They've been having a ton of bitrate issues recently where people's sound gets messed up. That's what bothers me. And also so many people, including myself, have trouble watching Twitch because of it just, their tech is just bad for the thing that they're meant to do, which is live streaming. Gift memberships would be weird here if they just go out at random, since a lot of streamers put genuinely sensitive content behind membership. Huh. That's true. I actually don't know how gifted memberships work. I don't know if you have to specify a specific person or not. Yeah, I don't know. I know that some Hololivers have it, so if anyone's seen it, please let me know. You have an excellent internet connection, but somehow Twitch streams keep being interrupted every few minutes for no good reason. Yep, same. Yeah, it's really frustrating. And even like top streamers like Jerma, of course, who's one of the only streamers I regularly watch, of course. He's been having a ton of problems with Twitch recently. It's like, even though he has literally fiber internet, his streams keep getting totally screwed up. So it's just like, you know, like at a certain point, it's just very frustrating from a streamer point of view and a viewer that their tech is just not good. Twitch doesn't have membership community post section, so it's okay to just fire memberships out of a t-shirt cannon. I mean, the thing is that Twitch has sub-only streams, but just not very many people do them. So I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if it's that different, you know? Lately, it feels like no matter what Twitch streams buffer a ton. Yeah. Whatever they're doing is really whatever Twitch is doing over there is really screwed up. They're really screwing stuff up. I don't know what's going on over there. I mean, I know that they're struggling financially, obviously, based on the fact that they're cutting. Yeah, I think it would be. I think, you know, honestly, what my best case scenario would be if Twitch just suddenly went out of business one day and everyone had to go to YouTube. I think that would be my best case scenario. I mean, Twitch is great and all, but like, the problem is people aren't, you know, they're just not coming to YouTube to watch. No one on God's blue earth has ever hosted a membership only stream on Twitch. Yeah, see? Well, actually, that's not totally true. I think Critical Role does, actually. I think Critical Role hosts sub-only streams on Twitch. Am I wrong about that? Does anyone know? Someone told me that once. And I thought that was very interesting. Also, I know like Valky Ray, I think before she moved to YouTube, she also used to do them on Twitch. But it was someone like that. I don't know if it was her exactly. But yeah, I remember there's people who do it. They just don't advertise it, or they don't do it, you know? I wonder whether membership-only streams feel different in a gifted membership situation. I honestly would imagine not, to be honest. I imagine they're not very different. Because, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I imagine it's not that bad. Like, you know, there's like the sensitive information thing for gifted memberships, but like, if you were a malicious actor who wanted to disseminate malicious information from membership streams, don't you think you would have just bought a membership? It's not that expensive, you know? Unless the memberships are like crazy expensive. Like tier 3 membership streams or something. Is that even a thing that YouTube does? Can you only stream to certain tiers? I think that's true, right? Like, didn't Callie used to stream to only tier 3 streams, memberships or something? Huh. And I mean, there's a lot of them that they like put the membership streams out later. Oh, look, actually, wait, did Hololive stop doing that? Did Hololive stop doing it that they would release their membership streams after a certain amount of time? Because I feel like I haven't seen that in a super long time. So I don't know if that was just a company-wide decision or if the individuals just stopped doing it. I do feel like there was a lot of streams that shouldn't be public that I've seen. So I don't know. I don't remember Hololive ever doing that. Callie did that, and Hotgem I believe used to do that. They used to, or at least some of the Halloween girls, they used to, like, after a long time, like 3 months, after like 3 months or something, they would release a membership only stream as a public stream. I very specifically remember it. They hella used to upload membership streams later. Yeah, see? Yeah. It was a really common thing. I'm not crazy. I need to fix my star eyes for my 3D model. I need to fix them. I missed them. What time is it? 1:30? Okay. I guess it must just be, well, that's the thing. No, I think they stopped doing it. And also, I don't think it was just an Ian thing. I think it was an everyone thing, but I think that the whole company just stopped doing it for whatever reason. Oh, you know what I think? I think instead of releasing membership streams later, now, what a lot of them do is they make the membership waiting room public, and then they make it membership only. So it's like you can see that a membership stream is about to happen. Only some people do this, like Hot Chava does it a lot. And then you can like be like, oh, I didn't get a membership so I can see the stream that's about to happen. Yeah. I think they maybe just changed to that strategy, which is a good strategy, by the way. That's a really good idea. It's just a lot of effort, you know? But that's a really good idea. They were onto something with that. or are onto something. I keep making plans for my membership open stream because I am already eligible for memberships and super chats and stuff, but I want to do a stupid stream. I want to do a super stupid stream to commemorate it, you know? Yeah. I think it'll be fun. I don't know when it will be though. I'm wondering, thinking perhaps it will be ready for my 1.5 year anniversary, but it might be a little later, in which case we'll do something else for that stream. I don't know, I have so many ideas and not enough occasions to use them on. Sometimes I think it was a really bad idea sometimes I think it is a bad idea for me to wrap all of my fun events around my anniversary stuff, but I'm lazy and I'm bad at planning, and it's like a firm date that I have to follow, you know? Mash is non-existent join button, yeah. Eventually, soon, TM. In fact, it's already set up. All my membership stuff is already set up. I just haven't clicked the enable button. Oh, you know what? Oh, I think maybe I didn't set the images. I don't have images, and I don't think I have emotes. I still need emotes. I need to get on that. I need to work on that. I need to commission Belinda for some emotes. Oof. My ellipticals workout ended quite a while ago, and I just didn't notice, and I've just been walking on my elliptical without a proper workout routine going. But that's fine. I don't move from my chair, so anything is good. Anything is good. Another interesting thing is I've been getting a lot of rigging inquiries recently, Live City rigging inquiries, which is good. That's what I want. But it is interesting because this is not one particular person. This is literally every single person that's contacted me. I have to do so much back and forth with them before they even can give me a yes or no answer of whether they'll be commissioning me. Like, I'm sure that when they contact me, they're like, yes, I want to commission you. But, you know, once they hear the parameters of like when I'll be able to get a commission or how much it's going to cost or whatever, then they're like, never mind. And then they just don't contact me again. So in the back of my mind, I'm like, does that person still need a rig? I don't know. I don't know. Just never heard from them again. The tea, it's hardly tea. You got VR chat models commissioned this week, feels good. Please at me on Twitter with who you commissioned, because I would like the visage before you to be converted into a VR chat model. And in fact, Farah was supposed to, I don't know if the person you're talking about does conversions, but if anyone here, please, for the love of God, if anyone here knows anyone who takes VR chat model conversions, please at me on Twitter. I need it. I don't, I've been looking for a long time and it's really hard to find people. It's very frustrating. And Farah was, like I said, Farah was supposed to find someone and she forgot. Oh, you were commissioned for VR chat models. Ah, not helpful. Do you take model conversion requests? Do you take model conversion commissions? I need someone to convert some a model. Also, Farah? I don't know if she has a VR chat model she needs converted. I don't know if she ever actually finished it. I'll have to ask her. But hypothetically, 2 models. One that's very complicated, and another one that's not. Yeah, a Vroid model. But yeah, I need some VR chat models converted, ideally. Okay. Why am I getting sweaty? Converting a model to VR chat sounds like something you have to technical know how to do, but you can look into it. I feel like it's not. But, because I mean, like, I don't need it to be super, I don't need all the bells and whistles, you know? But I don't know, I had started looking into it, and there was, honestly, the thing, you know what stopped me was literally just like, actually I can't remember what stopped me exactly, but it was just literally like Unity and FBX stuff that bothered me. Hello! Welcome. The eternal struggle of wanting to commission someone being too stubborn and doing it yourself. Yeah, although somewhat recently, my new thing is just throwing money at problems, which I need to stop doing, to be honest. Especially if you need all the bells and whistles, it's mostly using a Unity plugin, setting up components, and that's pretty much it. You do need a sufficient trust level in VR chat to upload the model, though. Yeah, that's fine. Oh yeah, like, oh yeah, no, like literally, you need to have played VR chat a certain number of hours and stuff. Yeah, I forgot about that. Shoot. You love to do that? I love to what? Throw money at the problem, or I love to or do I love to do it myself? Which one is it that I love to do? Throwing money at problems is very valid. It saves a lot of your time, and your time is precious. This is true. Throw money? You say that. You say that I love to throw money at my problems, but honestly, if you look at my finances, more than 90% of the money that I spend is for hardware for me to do it myself. Like, so I guess you could say that I like getting a Go XLR is throwing money at a problem, and it is, and it did fix the problem. But for instance, all my motion capture stuff, that's DIY. That's me throwing money at DIY, and honestly, is where I spend 90% of the money that I spend. I spend, honestly, not that much money on paying individuals to do things. You throw money by doing it yourself. True, I do that. What problems did the Go XLR fix? I had a lot of problems with noise reduction, and compressor. I had a lot of compressor issues because I just get very loud, but I can also be very quiet. So Go XLR kind of just automated a lot of that. Also, it makes it super easy to control all of your audio inputs and their sound levels. It's just like very obvious. And like, I don't know, it just made, oh, and honestly, one of the big reasons I got it is so that I can play sound clips and stuff. Oh, and effects, voice effects. I have voice effects set up that are so much fun for little bits every once in a while. So that was honestly one of the main reasons I got it. So excited for the Lua Fancy mocap tech arc. I'm so excited. I'm so excited, you guys. Ooh, the world really isn't ready. The world's so not ready. I will be completely unencumbered by tech. Like there will be no tech that I cannot do once my new mocap setup comes. I'm trying to improve your voice audio, but I don't know what's wrong. I just know it doesn't sound good, and I have no idea how to fix the issues. That sounds like a mic quality, but if you have a good mic quality, then it might be that one of the wires or inputs on your computer is no good. So that was actually one of my problems too, by the way. I just pointed at the screen very defiantly. I don't know what the word is. Resolutely. One of my big problems when I first started streaming is that I was using the aux in for my audio, and my aux in on my computer, the actual input, was broken and was fuzzy. So any audio that comes into my aux in input on my computer is really messed up and fuzzy. Yeah, I mean, a cheap mic is gonna have cheap audio sounding Like not much can fix it. You have to start with a decent, by the way, I don't even use a particularly expensive mic. I use an AT2020, which is kind of like medium price, medium quality. The problem is, the reason I want to get a different microphone is because where I live and my house is just kind of loud. The walls are really thin and my AC is really loud. Particularly my AC is really loud. So I kind of want to get a dynamic microphone. Your computer's line in, gets all the logic circuit noise on it. Oh boy. Yeah, I know what you mean. So for me, almost all my tech issues come from noise cancellation and noise and sensitivity. You have to process it all to hell for streaming. Yeah, that's what I used to have to do. My audio, what is this called? Chain. My audio chain used to be absolutely insane. It used to go from my AT2020 using an XLR into my, I used like an effects board as my interface. I used to go to a Zephyr, whatever, effects board. And then that was into my aux into my computer, which then went into one of those digital interfaces, banana? What was it called? Banana? Doesn't sound right. Something like that. And then that was a compressor. And then that went into my NVIDIA noise removal. And then that went into my OBS, which had a bunch of filters on it that actually did all the compressing, because I had this problem where I was like peaking, and the peaking was messing with my noise removal, which a lot of people who, by the way, use the NVIDIA, the NVIDIA noise removal have this problem a lot. Sometimes you'll hear people where they laugh and it just cuts out. That's because they're using NVIDIA noise removal. I was recommended the AT2020, but I ended up picking a very similar one, the Thomann T-Bone, because USB port, which means I don't have to buy an audio cable before throwing it in my stream. AT2020 has a USB version, by the way, for future reference. It has a XLR and a USB version. Farah uses the USB version, by the way. She doesn't have a fancy audio interface. She just used the USB version. And then before I got my Go XLR, I was using, someone made a Twitter thread, which I believe they deleted, unfortunately. I believe they deleted the Twitter thread, but someone had made a Twitter thread, Tachibana Music, I believe they were called. Yeah, the AT2020 is newer, yeah. They made a whole thread about how to improve your audio quality just using OBS filters and what's it called? Reefer filters, which, by the way, triple thumbs up. That actually made my audio really good. But my audio wasn't great until I used the Go XLR, because it just kind of it knows how to do it properly, I guess. Or like, you know, it's made specifically for this. So Reaper? No, it was REAFIR. Their plugin, it's like a open source audio plugins. I don't know if it's even called that, to be honest. But anyways, you could use them with OBS. And they're much, much, much better than OBS's audio filters. What are they called? Actually, let me just look it up right now. Reaper makes those? Oh. They're missing a P in their names. Let's see. Also, I felt like my background music was a little loud this whole time, and I deeply apologize for that. VST. That's what it's called, sorry. VST plugins. Oh no, yeah, you're right. It's just as and then like whatever it is. Yeah, VST plugins is what it's called. VST is the open source thing I was talking about. It's the file format. Oh. RIA plugs. Oh, okay, I'm learning. I didn't know the names, I just did it. I followed the instructions. Okay, so this VST file format. Yeah, that's what I did before I got my Go XLR. Highly recommend, it works great. The noise reduction on that is so good. It's really good. Yes. 1 second. I'm gonna retweet a tweet. Irrelevant to what we're doing. Anyways. Oh man, I'm a little sweaty now. Oops. I can't believe I get so much workout out of doing almost nothing. Reaper, which is a paid DAW, releases their effects plugins for free as a standalone package. Basically, they're very good. Oh, see, I know nothing about audio. That's why it's one of those things that I just throw money at, because then it's fixed. And audio is so hard. Audio is seriously insanely difficult. And I truly, genuinely am impressed by anyone who can get it working. Reapers, for being paid, is also very cheap. Oh. If I stay dry, I'm not working out hard enough, but I'm not even working out very hard. That's the embarrassing part. That's the truly embarrassing part. I just basically walked for 45 minutes. That's basically all I did. Oh boy. But yeah. I've got so much fun stuff in the works. I'm so excited for you guys to see it. But they're gonna take so long that I can't hype it up properly. They have different tiers, but even their full paid tier is quite cheap for a DAW. Let's see how much it is. I don't have any use for a DAW, but let's see. Reaper DAW. How expensive are you? Purchase cost not so much. Oh, yeah, that's really not that bad. 60 bucks for a discounted license and 200 bucks for a commercial license. That's really not that bad. I've spent more money than that today. Okay, for my mocap stuff, I mean, not to sound, this might sound weird, this might sound like bragging, or I don't know, or I don't know. I want to build hype, and I want you guys to get a good scope. I want you guys to get a good scope of what my 3D mocap setup is going to be like. Brand new. The mocap setup I'm going to be using costs, I think it's somewhere around like $60,000, maybe a little bit more, probably a little bit more. Obviously I'm not paying that much for it, mostly because it's kind of on loan. But yeah, that's the level that we're talking here. That's why I'm, yeah, very excited. But there was a lot of stuff I had to still purchase for myself. So I still had to purchase a license. I had to purchase a lot of the wearable stuff, which was all quite expensive. It is niche tech for a very limited audience. Well, the mocap system I'm using is what Hollywood uses. Like literally the dots and people in green screens staring at tennis balls and stuff. That's what I'm gonna be using. So it's called Optitrack. Optitrack is the name of the system. In fact, it's the same system and even the same cameras, I do believe, that I used. They're not the highest end cameras, by the way. So they have a bunch of different levels of cameras that are just old. Like they have older cameras and they have newer cameras, and the ones I have are basically the oldest ones almost. Lua's Avengers coming soon. But the coolest thing about the systems that I'm going to be using is in fact that I can have infinite number of people as opposed to like, I'm gonna look like a dingus and a real person moving into image. Believe me when I say I look like a dingus when I do 3D mocap right now, because currently I use a VR system for mocap and I look extremely stupid. And honestly, I'm gonna look a lot less stupid with wearing the suit with the beanie. I'm gonna look a lot less stupid because I look absolutely unhinged. with the VR stuff. And the VR stuff is just not that good. It's just not that good. But the orbs, the dots, they're insane. And basically, oh my god, no! Why do all my mocap streams turn into sorry, why do all my workout streams turn into mocap Zatsus? The coolest thing about OptiTrack is that you can add infinite number of people and all you need is more Velcro suits. Do I have example of mocap stuff I've done that I can check out? Yes. I think if you just search Lua Lucky 3D. Wow, it doesn't really come up, does it? Okay, let me find my maid stream. That was my best one. Not my maid debut, but the 3D debut. My 3D debut is definitely the best example. Streamer can't stop talking about mocap. I can't. Do I know if Ame is using Rococo? No, I feel, you know, honestly, I don't know, but I mean, it did look really clean. I was actually watching her and I was like, this does look really clean. But I do feel like she's using, you know, I don't really know. I thought she was using VR at the time. And I kind of still do. I kind of do still feel like she's using VR because that's what their system is made for. Like they're moving their systems away from Rococo and towards VR. So that people can do it at home. So I feel like that's what it is. I don't know. I need to go back and watch her trampoline stream. It was stuttering a lot, and that's why I think it wasn't Rococo. But it's also possible that the Rococo was just stuttering. I don't know enough about Rococo to tell you the difference. Let's look at Ame's Amelia Watson trampoline. This is a clip. Why, and when I search the name of the person's channel, do 1,000 clips come up? It's so frustrating. She blurred it too much. Yeah, you know why I think it's VR? I need to look at it closer. Because her fingers are a little wonky. But at the same time, they don't look that wonky. Maybe it is Rococo. But also, you know what about Rococo though? Rococo doesn't handle vertical motion particularly well, I don't think, because of the type of system it is. But I mean, I guess I don't know that to be true 100%. But you know what? No, I think she is maybe using Rococo. You know what? I think she is using Rococo. Callie might have mentioned something about them mailing out Rococo suits, but I don't know if they've arrived. What? Really? Where did she say that? I want a link. I want to hear about it. Anytime they say something like that, I want to hear about it. Because, you know, I'm looking at this, and yeah, I am really thinking this is Rococo. Or not Rococo. Wait, Rococo? No. Sorry. I've been saying Rococo this whole time. Y'all have been saying Rococo. You got me all confused. This is not Rococo. This is not Rococo. This is Hisense. No, Xsense. I kept saying Hisense. Xsense. This is not, I have my hands up at a big X. It's not Rococo. Rococo literally does not have the ability for people to leave the ground. which is stupid, by the way. But no, Hololive uses said it again, accent suits. Probably, almost certainly. Feel pretty confident in saying this. I was shocked when Callie said Rococo and not accents. That's why I remember it. Oh, so she said Rococo? She said I'm surprised she even like said the name, because don't they usually try to make their mocap fairly discreet? Rococo? Really? I mean, I know why they chose Rococo. It's cheaper. But Rococo? Rococo literally, currently, in their software and their suits, you don't have the ability to leave the ground. Your model is stuck to the ground because it's all ground-based, like, tracking. Oh, no worries. You know, by the way, you can't post links in chat, so just at me on Twitter. Twitter's weird, or YouTube's weird like that. But yeah, I always thought that they used high sense suits. Accent suits. I always thought they used accent suits because those are kind of the gold standard of non-optical based tracking. In fact, even the studio I worked as a mocap tech on, we're moving towards accent suits. I don't know how much they actually did it though. I don't know if they ever actually like went through with it. But they liked it because they do a lot of stunt work, so accent suits are a little bit for like stunt work. They're just not as they're not as precise. Look, by the way, you guys, OptiTrack, optical based tracking, which is what I use, is the gold standard of motion capture. Like, it's, you literally can't get any better than that. I guess maybe if you combined them. Is that even a thing? Could you combine an accent suit and optical tracking? That'd be insane. Okay, at me on Twitter. At me on Twitter with the YouTube link. With the timestamp, of course. We'll listen to it. We'll dissect her wording. Combine the price, yeah. That's actually one of the reasons that obviously one of the reasons that optical tracking is better than I can't remember what the word is that Xsense is, but that kind of tracking, like basically gyros. It's not gyros, but you know what I mean. Because you need one full suit for every single person, but for optical tracking, it's a lot easier to have a ton of people. It's a lot cheaper. You added me? I didn't get any notification about it on Twitter. Come on, Twitter. Are you sure you added the right person? I didn't get a Twitter notification. Lua V Lucky. Remember the V? You also, I mean, I think you said it to the wrong person anyway, so. Oh, no, wait. Here it is. I don't know why it wasn't showing up. It's the wrong timestamp anyways. I had to click mentions. Definitely me. Does the V stand for virtual? You know it does. Well, I'm gonna look at the timestamp you sent anyways.
Mistakes. But
oh, this is a while ago that she talked about it.
I practice a lot. I mean, I had been in the studio since the morning, so just rehearsing over and over and over and over again. Yeah. You really came back from the out of breath moment, right? And I really
Real
got back
timestamp
from,
is
back out of
1:27:24.
my,
It's quite different. 1:27:24.
Yeah, I can't wait to get hand tracking too, actually. I've been looking into like different options. I am supposed to be getting at some point a Rococo suit, but I think that might take a while, so I'm kind of looking into like the Oculus Quest tracking that they have. I think it's more available to me, like I can order it and get it like in a couple, like in a week or two. I don't know. I need to look into it though, but
Why doesn't she get leap motion? I know their system works with leap motion. And that's what Ame was using. I was checking some of my stuff about VTuber stuff, mainly South Park VTuber thing. Ah, yes, my South Park VTuber. Huh. Rococo, huh? Am I developing a game right now? No. I mean, like I am for work. But not in my free time. I have to say, I don't have a particularly good opinion of Rococo. The only reason that people use it is because it's the cheapest. And yeah, she literally said Rococo suit, and there's literally no reason she would know that. Unless that's in fact what they were sending. And I mean, I see why. I see why they're sending Rococo suits, but I just don't have a good opinion of Rococo. They're strange folks over there at Rococo. Now that said, I literally do have Rococo gloves. I have Rococo gloves, which are pretty good. We're talking about HoloLive's motion capture abilities. But yeah, because finger tracking is still not super easily done with optical. I love how far in the weeds we are that we can have strong opinions about Rococo versus X since we sound deranged. Yeah, this is true. It's the only reason I could think of that it doesn't involve them actually getting Rococo suits. The thing is that Rococo gloves don't really work by themselves. I know this because I have them. They technically can work by themselves, but don't really. So yeah. I only have them for finger tracking. I don't have them for full hand tracking. Which is exactly what I'll be using them for with my optical tracking too. But anyways, I actually have to get back to work. So thank you all for coming. Why do I have the gloves if you can't use them? Oh, I can use them. I use them for finger tracking, but you can't use them for like the hand position in space. Technically you can, but it desyncs very quickly. Is a suit better than leap motion? Depends. I mean, leap motion is just hand tracking. Leap motion is $150 and the suit is $4,000. So yeah, unlikely, but I wonder if HoloLive have modified the Rococo suits and made custom software. No, they definitely haven't. Although I think the problem is I think Rococo's software is absolutely the weakest part. Rococo's software is awful and disgusting and sucks and is bad. Rococo's software is so bad. Yeah, if I didn't have to use it, I wouldn't. But you have to use the Rococo software. Rococo gloves you can't really use for full hand position tracking by themselves. They do position tracking, but they desync within like 30 seconds. So the position's just completely wrong. The fingers are still right, but yeah. Sorry, I need to go. Goodbye, everyone. We'll talk more about absolutely no mercy Rococo software. No, yeah, no mercy. It's bad. They know it's bad too, by the way. Did you know their software's made in Unity? Why? No, why? See you guys. Bye.